Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Saturday night. We made it. It is your boy Danks and Bayes with They Think You're Stupid podcast Saturday night. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How you feeling today? You're doing a triple today.
I'm feeling better after the intro, I gotta admit.
Yeah, the intro gets us pumped.
Yeah, I told my members only. I had the members only live today, and I told them I play the intro for me, not for any of you. You know, like when I need the energy, that's the last hurrah. Like it's I'm in or I'm out, and that's got to be a banger.
Are you ready for tonight?
Bro, I was born ready for this shit, bro.
Yo, it's like getting to the point. Like we can't even plan out these episodes because things are moving so fast and so much just happens every day. It's like, you know, we'll be talking about what we're going to do on Monday, and then Tuesday something comes up, and then it's like we think by like Thursday that we know what we're going to do, and then Friday comes.
Yeah, I mean, I got this damn thing on my shirt, and I'm trying to do it in reverse. Oh, I got it. So what happened this week that's so entertaining?
There's been a couple of things that happened this week.
Yeah, like what? I'm gonna stream this out to Rumble. Sorry, Rumblers, it's not live yet. I forgot about it, to be honest. I'm putting it up right now. What happened this week? What's newsworthy this week? Anything? I haven't noticed much.
Well, I know you already covered it today on the members only live, but how about Jimmy Dore on Tucker?
Oh, Jimmy Dore. You know, I thought it was very interesting. Jimmy Dore. You know, I was mentioning on the show today, the members only show, that Jimmy Dore speaks for all of us, actually. And like, that's what it looks like when somebody cares. You know what I mean? It's like, and you're going to call, like, we all feel that way. And so we are all conspiracy theorists or propaganda artists or just grifting for views like that. So that's what that looks like, because we've all expressed that emotion one time or another. From you to me to Jesse to Baron to Candace to whoever, to Jimmy Dore to Tucker to Joe to every single. So we're all the crazy ones, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of gaslighting going on. You know, like grifters calling out people that are not grifters for being grifters, for one.
You know,
Should we,
do you have an
just get right?
example? Can you
Should
use
we
that in a
just get right to
sentence?
it? I don't. I don't know, Danks. Who did you talk to today?
I haven't talked to anybody.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, because
What?
I was.
Well, I talked to you. I talked to a few other people.
Okay.
No, but like nobody worth mentioning. Like they're always worth mentioning, but I don't want to. Yeah, no. I mean that's we'll talk about that some other time. Who I talked to today because I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, and I'm still having a conversation. So we'll figure that out.
Oh
but,
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, obviously Elizabeth Lane has been in the highlight of our week, right? We've seen her go ham twice, 3 times since last Saturday. That was the most recent Saturday we had her on. That was this last week.
Wow, that's a.
It's only been that.
It's only been a week. Wow.
I mean,
and we streamed with her twice this week. What was the other day? Was it Tuesday that we did the show with her?
I think so. Yeah, it was apparently it was. She wanted to do a show. We were happy to do a show with her. She's a friend of ours. And look, I will go as far to say this. I don't like if you don't. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll up. Actually, that will help me govern how many people know what's going on.
Well, I know the people in my chat know what's going on because I pretty much focused it on a whole live yesterday.
I'm just gonna put it in here so we could get an idea. Yes or no? Do you know what the situation with Elizabeth Lane and Paramount Tactical? I threw it in the poll. There's a couple hundred people in there. Please cast your vote so I understand where we stand. But like as a brief intro to that, to lend credence to what happened, she got called out by Gary Paramount Tactical last week, over a week ago now, and he called her a propaganda artist, a Russian paid whatever that is, and I just look, I know her as a friend online. I've never met her in person, but I can say that I know her well enough to be like, at least, or I'm a fool, that I don't think she'd make a very good propaganda artist personally. You know what I mean? Like she's just
no, not at all.
I just don't see it. So for me, it's very hard. I think
she's great at a lot of things, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah, because like like let's play devil's advocate, right? Let's say that Gary is right? Say he's right. She's a Russian propaganda machine who's infiltrated every part of the network of social media, regular media for the last decade.
For the last decade?
For the last decade, yeah, at least.
Wow.
Maybe even almost half a decade. But let's just say that's true. What I don't know because I don't know if I publicly ever met one or knew that they were doing such, but would a propaganda artist publicly and consistently have her talking points, I guess, without putting words in her mouth? Like we've argued about communism, but we've both taken interesting perspectives, right? But she's an American to my knowledge, right? She's an American citizen. And so I think like someone who is from the European countries and that has lived around the world, I haven't. I've only lived in the United States. I've traveled the world, but I haven't lived. I think it is important to have her perspectives, her outlooks. She's not always right, neither am I. And I think she probably wouldn't admit that, but she would maybe in a closed conversation, you and I. But what I'm trying to get at is, would a propaganda artist speak like her, act like her, do that? I'm not speaking up for her. I'm not speaking out for her. All I'm asking is a question. Is that what they look like? And if not, what do they look like? Or if they do, then that's the answer. What do you think? I mean,
well, I only, you've been talking to Elizabeth a little bit longer than me. I only started talking to her last week, but I've spoken to her pretty frequently this week, and I feel very comfortable saying that Elizabeth Lane is more about American values and the Constitution than most Americans that I know. Most people born in America that I know.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Because
Yeah, she
she's not
very
from
much so,
here,
yeah.
and she's traveled to, like, over 30 different countries. She's seen the world, and she sees how the rest of the world is, and, like, she knows what America is supposed to be about, and she sees what's happening here and how it's affecting other countries, and she's able to compare and cross-reference, and she's just trying to ring the alarm like everybody else. Well, not everybody else, not Paramount Tactical, but, people like you and me and other people that do this work.
So there's a lot of topics to get into tonight. I don't mean to bypass it. I just noticed super chat. Yeah, no, you know, I guess that apparently they're investigating each other. So we'll find out either way, obviously. So
Well, I heard they
let
might
me
be investigating us.
well, the FBI apparently is. Okay, so and we'll get into
Gary
all
got
that.
him on
So
speed dial.
if you're new here, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the like, put a fire emoji in the chat. Let me see all the danksters in the building, all the basters in the building,
You love
basting
saying
that
that shit.
turkey. And I do want to talk about this. Jed, $5. I think they want us to know that video was fake. I can't believe they would truly think we would buy that. What's the motive? So what Jed is talking about here is, I believe, to be the Charlie Kirk video of him saying, I bless Erika Kirk to take over my positioning in Turning Point USA. You've seen this clip, correct?
Yeah, I find that very hard to believe.
I can tell you guys, listen, I'm willing to, let's do this. I'm going to show you all the video. But before I show you the video, I am willing to bet everything. Actually, I'm not going to bet anything. I'm just going to tell you the video is it's AI. Like I'm 100% confident it's AI.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I watched it. As soon as I watched it the first time, I already knew, right? Because I build AI tools for a living. All right. I'm 100% confident it's AI. And you can sue me if you want. That's fine, but I'm telling you, it's AI. It's fake. So what, like, I don't know how nobody else has said it, and people are questioning. Like, all you have to do is look at the fucking video and listen to the words coming out of his mouth. It's obviously fake. So
someone said it doesn't even really line up, like the way that his mouth is moving and that the words are coming out. I don't know if that could be some kind of like a latency issue, some kind of delay, but
it's just not real. So you're gonna have discrepancies, right? And like, it's very like, come on, where are all my fake video people at in the chat? I know a bunch of fucking memesters are in the chat, right? The thing is, I don't even know why they wouldn't have used a real video footage of him. At least, like, the video of him is not even real. Actually, was what I'm trying to say is the whole video is fake.
and
Not just the
didn't
voice.
they get caught up because they said that he had said that in Aspen, and now there are people saying that, like, well, they talked to people that were at the Aspen event, and like the whole backdrop, like nothing is similar. Don't quote me on that. I've read that online. I haven't like fact checked or verified it, but that's just what I've heard so far.
Well, I figured I watched this video before it. She just released it, like, while I was in between shows. Nissy Social, and I have her video queued up. He does a really good job. She points out a few different things, but I will say, she points out something with the clothing. Have you seen this yet? This theory about his clothing?
No, let's take a look.
So she does this was very astute. Now I understand why Baron said, don't mess with Nissy in details, because she'll find that shit. Check this out. I think this is right where I need to be. All right, here we go. Why is it not playing? What the heck? Oh, it was. That's weird. I'm getting glitching. What's going on, StreamYard? Oh, shit. It is glitching. It's not letting me share.
That's not good.
What? Sorry, guys and gals. The browser can't access your scene. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me try again. No, it's not letting me. That is so weird. Let's share the window, huh? It's not letting me share.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to be right back. Just keep the audience entertained. I'd be right back. I'm going to have to refresh my computer. That is weird.
No problem. But you know what? Aside from the AI video, how about that Erika Kirk and how she handled herself yesterday on stage when somebody yelled out and gave her the Dan Bongino treatment? I'm not gonna lie, I saw that while I was on my live stream. Shout out to Allie Top Files. She was the one that sent it to me while I was live, and I played it, and I almost pissed myself. I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing my balls off. And then shout out to Nate Valhalla VFT. He was streaming like he started his stream as I was ending mine. So like I sent it to him right away. I sent him a super. I'm like, yeah, you gotta check your DMs. And he was laughing his balls off too. It was so funny. It was so
yeah,
funny.
I saw that. I was with I was in LA. That was hilarious. All right, I think we're good. I don't know why I had to like reset everything, but we're good. Apologies. All right. Yeah, we are definitely getting some weird laggy delay type shit going on. And not JD delay either. Okay. Not the cool kind.
Fills your prescriptions and your kit arrives in about a week. Head to twc.health/Nissy and use code Nissy day of Charlie's event, specifically regarding the camera behind Charlie. And when I was researching for that video, I went back and I watched old videos from the American Comeback Tour. And as I was going back and forth in my notes and trying to cross-reference the different campus events, I had to write down like what was written on Charlie's shirt at each event because I kept losing track. All of the shirts that he was wearing were black. And if he wasn't wearing a black shirt, he was wearing a black TPUSA sweater or jacket. And I noticed it at the time that he was always wearing black, but I didn't realize the significance of it. However, Cassia from the Daily Fredo YouTube channel, you guys should check her out if you haven't already, but she was the one who pointed out the significance of it. Charlie wore black majority of the time at these campus events, although on a few occasions.
So this is where she notices that he wears black. Shout out to Daisy throwing you a super $50.
Yeah, shout out to Daisy. I got to catch up with her. It's been a minute.
I'm gonna actually
Thank you
go
very
through.
much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through chats the best I can through the show because sometimes people, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Some people in the beginning they said all the way at the end, but I kind of like going through the show with them. You know what I mean? Sometimes people. So, anyways, just want to shout out to Daisy.
He wore dark blue or dark gray, but he consistently wore dark colors. However, the day Charlie was killed, he was wearing white, a color in which you would surely see any stains that fell upon it. And that anomaly in and of itself is significant. What are the odds that the one day he shows up to a campus event wearing white, he gets shot? Based on his past wardrobe, I would say that the odds were very low. And so I asked myself, who put that shirt on Charlie? Who gave him that shirt to wear? I don't know who gave it to him, but it appears as though it was a very deliberate choice. And I'll explain why I believe that. On the American Comeback Tour, Charlie not only consistently wore black, but he consistently wore TPUSA merch, which makes...
Have you noticed that at all? I mean, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. That got pointed out. Yeah, that got pointed out a couple months ago. That he was always wearing black, and the one day he wears white.
Look at what somebody said. I think it was a failed fake. Oh, was it the AI video? Yeah. I mean, I can't even refer to it as like the Charlie video. I'm 100% confident that video is fake. Okay, like you could. There's nothing unless you showed me the full stream of him talking for like 10 minutes straight, and it's in it. Maybe not even that. I mean, yeah, probably that because I can pick it out. You know what I mean? So it's like if I saw a real video of him saying it, I would be able to, I would. I'm not just saying that to say it. See what I'm saying? I would never actually do that. I'm only saying the truth of what I believe to be the case. I'm 100% confident that it's fake. She's going to show us more around the video itself. But she noticed, if we look at the dates here on what she's going to show us here, what she pulls out is that he had merch up for sale long before he ever wore the shirt publicly at any of these events. And she timestamped them on dates.
And notice how Dan Flood, notice how Dan Flood in all these videos that you pull up, he's always going to be on the other side. That's another break in the pattern. He's always on Charlie's left. And then the day that he's assassinated, he's on his right.
Interesting. Good point. I never noticed that. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like I said, there's so many anomalies with that day that just don't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I mean, always on the left. That's kind of an interesting
he's always on his left side, behind his left side.
Interesting. Okay. Putting the Rumble on right now. Sorry for all the delay on that. For those that want to watch, it is live now.
On February 28th, 2025, he wore a black shirt from his own merch line which said anti-DEI pro-merit. And when he was wearing this shirt, it was already available for sale on the Charlie Kirk merch store. On April 15th, 2025, Charlie Kirk's American Comeback Tour went to Boise State University and he wore his Never Surrender shirt. The shirt is available in white, gray, and black. He wore the black version, and the day he wore it, the shirt was available for sale on the Charlie Kirk website.
So how far back was that? So 4/15. So they had listed this shirt already 4 months before. Well, 3 months before the shirt even made it out to, well, on his body in the general public. I would say. So she shows a bunch of these.
Is it me or does he also look a lot thinner here?
So it's funny you say that because he actually on the day of the 10th, he looks fat, actually. His face looks fat, and even his belly looks a little bit bigger.
And there's Dan Flood on the left again.
Just
wanted to point that out.
Let's shout out to Missy. I'm not trying to take away from her video. She just launched. It's a great video. We're only going to show a few clips of this.
And he wore his Never Surrender shirt. The shirt is available in white, gray, and black. He wore the black version, and the day he wore it, the shirt was available for sale on the Charlie Kirk website. On April 17th, 2025, the comeback tour went to Washington State University, and Charlie was wearing his Live Free shirt. The shirt is available in black, white, and gray. Charlie wore the black version, and the day he was wearing the shirt, it was available for sale on the Charlie Kirk website. On May 6, 2025, Charlie and Riley Gaines were at San Francisco State University, and Riley Gaines was wearing an XX = women shirt, which was available for sale on the TPUSA merch site. The American Lives Matter shirt, same deal. The shirt was available for sale when Charlie Kirk wore it at the campus event. Not an illegal shirt. Once again, it was available for sale on the website at the time that Charlie Kirk wore it at the University of California.
Hey, she uses the same green thing I use.
Oh, yeah?
Riverside.
Yeah, I use that in all those videos I made about the Forum 990s. The ones.
Fast forward to UVU, and Charlie was wearing the infamous white shirt which said freedom on it. There was no visible TPUSA.
Still don't get it. What she's saying is that he publicly is basically wearing a black or dark shirt every single time, except for not only that, and they were listed as merchandise so that he could wear the shirt, and they had a place to sell the shirt so people would go buy it. This is one circumstance. I don't know how many she went through, but she went through a lot. This is the one circumstance where he's wearing a white shirt that's not listed as merchandise. And actually, they never sold this exact shirt. The one they sold has TPUSA on the shoulder. This one doesn't.
Branding on the shirt that he was wearing, although the version that they sell now has it, and that shirt was not available for sale the day of the UVU event. It wasn't until Charlie was martyred in that shirt that it became available for sale, which makes you wonder if that was the plan the whole time. I'm just speculating. Maybe it's a coincidence that he wore a shirt that wasn't available on the merch site the day that he was wearing it, although that was typically a marketing strategy. Maybe it's a coincidence that it happened like that. Maybe it's a coincidence that Charlie predominantly wore black or other dark colors, but that day he wore white, a color where you would surely see any bloodstains. Maybe, just maybe, it's a coincidence. But also,
I don't believe in coincidences.
Woo! I don't believe in coincidences. Everyone's saying it's a coincidence, but the ones that are saying it.
Do me a favor. Can you go back to that last image of Charlie? Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, I can. 1 second. Not as easy as you make it sound, my guy. I mean, I can make it that easy, but hold on.
What
Open.
you notice anything about his face?
Well,
I mean, it could
yeah,
just
I
be a
have
freeze frame, you know.
I have a blow up of his face at that moment, actually, on X that I compared to something else that I think. Where's this picture at? Here it is. So you said blow up his face?
And his neck a little bit.
Yeah. So I have a close up of his ear side because, like, if you see, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. Yeah, you can. What are you trying to say?
No, back up a little bit. Why does his face? Look at his lip. It kind of.
Well, he does this tick. He has a tick in his neck.
Yeah.
That's what people are always saying. Do you know what a tick is?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those that don't know, a tick is like an involuntary move. I grew up having ticks where I would like move my wrist to like relieve pressure or to move my neck. That's why if you watch me now that I say it, if you watch me, you see I'm doing this all the time. That's a tick. So Charlie has a tick where he flexes his jaw and neck. So a lot of people said, "Oh, he's got a bulge in his neck," and they saw a screenshot of his neck bulged, but it's not because, in my opinion, it's not because there's anything there. It's just because he has a tick. Now, what I think is strange, since you're on this, let me go to my. I don't know how I'm going to find it. It's way, way back here. But if I scroll way down, I compared the side of his face. What are you trying to get at exactly?
I'm not trying to get at anything particularly. I'm just paying attention.
Okay, so this right here, this is from 2 different days. All right, let me open this in a new tab. So this is from 2 different days. All right, if you look, like, this was done when Jesse on Fire was. I put this on my page when Jesse on Fire was coming out with his. They think that he thinks he's alive, and so I was looking at things as well, and I noticed on his ear, right inside, it looks like shadow, but it's actually a gap from his ear down, and it's very shallow here. It's almost invisible because it's so light, and there's some compression. But do you notice how deep this little crater is right here compared to like what this would be right here? Like the ear actually, if you were to place something over it, you know what I mean? That you had to make an indentation to fit that. That's kind of what I thought I saw. You know what I mean? When you mentioned face, I just figured I'd show it. Does that kind of align with anything that you're trying to mention?
No, it's just I noticed that his lip was like drooping a little bit, and it just caught my attention. It just stood out. I just want to take a closer look.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just part of when he does that tick, but I'm not sure. Here's another.
Like, could it be nerves?
Remember when I said earlier that he was kind of fatter? This is what I'm saying. His face is fat. You know what I mean? Compared to the other. He actually looks kind of different, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it does.
No? I mean, I don't know.
But
Maybe I'm tripping.
he looks like very stressed.
I mean, here, I don't think.
No, the
but
other
definitely here, right?
Yeah, he looks very stressed. That was what stood out too.
And it's like Brian is behind him, like, I'm not letting him get away from this.
His damn flood on his left again.
Bro, he's got the 1,000-mile stare, bro.
Yeah.
The 1,000-yard stare. All right, for those that might not know, this is that look when you're in overtime and it's been 4 hours in the humidity and blistering heat, and you know that you got 15 minutes left to go in the additional quarter. It's like, do I really got to go through with this? That's what it looks like with me. You know what I mean? For me, It's called a 1,000-yard stare.
Well, if he wasn't getting along with his wife that week and the night before and sleeping in his daughter's bed, which is what we've heard, you know, that could be a reason to have that kind of look on your face too.
What do you mean, just being tired?
No, like if you're fighting with your wife and things aren't really good at home, like that's like the kind of face you would make on your way to work the next day.
I guess freeze frames aren't really a fair shot. I mean, I guess
No,
maybe
they're
they're the
not.
best shot, but
No, they're
you can
not.
also catch a lot of just shit that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep moving.
Branding on the shirt that he was wearing, although the version that they sell now has it, and that shirt was not available for sale the day of the UVU event. It wasn't until Charlie was martyred in that shirt that it became available for sale, which makes you wonder if that was the plan the whole time. I'm just speculating. Maybe it's a coincidence that he wore a shirt that wasn't available on the merch site the day that he was wearing it, although that was typically a marketing strategy. Maybe it's a coincidence that it happened like that. Maybe it's a coincidence that Charlie predominantly wore black or other dark colors, but that day he wore white, a color where you would surely see any bloodstains. Maybe, just maybe, it's a coincidence. But also,
I don't believe in coincidences.
And of course, despite supposedly grieving while also having 2 young children to raise, Erika was appointed the CEO of Turning Point USA. And we have all been told that while at a retreat in Aspen back in August of 2025, Charlie Kirk was asked what would happen to TPUSA if he died, and according to the Daily Mail, this was his response, quote, "Some of America's great founder-led organizations," he observed, "had collapsed after their original leader left. His goal at Turning Point USA," he explained, "was to make it vision-led. A lot of my job is not always..."
What happened? Danks. Is that you or me?
It's me. Sorry. So she. What happened? Now I was like, okay. Now I understand. I thought it was like, oh, is he? All right. So where she's going next is basically the video clip, right? Where this is where it says, let's just play it. I mean, I don't know what to say other than this is ridiculous.
Kinda. Take a look.
Being a Christian makes me a very different woman.
And as I was editing the video, I saw that the Daily Mail came out with an article where they have finally released the footage. Kinda. Take a look.
Being a Christian makes me a very different woman. Be the woman that your future husband deserves. Be the woman that God wants you to be. You're around people that are pouring into you, that are loving on you, that are a conducive environment for you to be the person that you need to be. This world and this generation needs women who echo the gospel. This world needs women who are marked by the gospel.
Hey, nothing echoes the gospel like that outfit, bro. I got it.
Yeah, right.
Oh
my God.
Honestly, bro, I didn't know the gospel could be so gospel-y. It's actually perfect.
That thing looks like it's made out of a flamingo.
It looks like the name gospel was named after that outfit. That's what it looks like. How about that? All right, here we go.
She looks like a character out of the Hunger Games.
She looks like Alice in Wonderland, bro. She looks like a freaking Maltipoo just came out of the freaking dog groomer. You know what I mean? This is really fresh.
Generation needs women who echo the gospel. This world needs women who are marked by the cross. Don't delay.
What'd you say?
I said that bow.
That bow.
Be eternal for temporary, and do not sacrifice the sacred for the secular. The most important relationship in your life.
Someone said a bad cupcake.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean, obviously a very a honey flavored cupcake. No, I'm just kidding.
Is the one that you have with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. His passion was my passion, and now his mission is my mission.
I appoint my wife to run Turning Point USA if something.
Okay. Hold on. All right. We need to go regular time. Down 0.9.
Yo, we got to analyze the hell out of this down to his teeth. We got to zoom in, get the best resolution we can, and every crease, every dimple, every tooth, and match it up with every other photo that he's ever
How
had.
about we don't have to do any of that. How about you just look right here? How about we just look right here for a second?
Oh, you know what? Holy shit. No.
What?
That can't be. I'm seeing
What?
things. No. That's supposed to be a flat wall behind him, right? Look how many. He has a shadow on both sides.
Well, there could be lights on both sides, perhaps. I'm not. I haven't even really looked at it that much.
Is that a thing? You could have a shadow on your left and your right with a.
Yeah, of course. If you have two
surface
different
behind you?
lights on different sides, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm not worried about any of that. Here, let me. I'm gonna open up this image, and I'm gonna show you another image in just a second. So first, let's look at here. Let's look here. There's lots of footage from these still frames that we can take. Okay. But I'm going to show you something very shortly. I just need to go find it because I wasn't thinking about this before.
I don't know. That the shadows are weird though.
Yeah, I would say the shadows are weird. I'm pretty sure that with additional lighting. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see. Oh, I posted it. That's how I could find it. I quote posted it. Where is it at? Here it is. Oh, this is so perfect. How about this? How about where is the mole on his face? There's no mole here. Okay. Let's just
Maybe he
look
has
at
a
the
good
mole
dermatologist, good
on his
surgeon.
face. That's just one. Like, I'm not basing my assessment off this, but Baron noticed it, so I figured I'd show it. Where's my clip? Here is mine, or theirs. Yeah, is it too blurry to tell? Maybe, but
Yeah, there's a lot of compression there.
yeah, there's a lot of compression. But where's the? How did I lose it? Oh, here. But there is a mole there. He's got a mole it's basically in every image. This is a pretty clear photo. You can see that there's no mole there at all. And we can open it in a new tab just in case and zoom in. I mean, there's just no mole there. I don't care who you are, unless you're cropping it out for some reason. But in general, though, if we just listen to it, that's all you need to do is just listen to the footage.
Mission was my passion, and now his mission is my mission.
I appoint my wife to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me.
That is how AI moves. Okay, people don't move like that. Okay.
Passion, and now his mission is my mission.
I appoint my wife to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Erika would do a great job.
Erika would do a great job. What is he doing? The Justin Bieber move right here?
You know what I noticed though?
Something happens to me.
When people that are honest get Charlie's honest takes and opinions on things, they don't have a 3.5 second clip of something that's not verifiable.
Right.
They have like a whole episode or a long 10 or 15 minute segment from an episode that has a date and a time and a transcript and references. Like that's all we get. Really? That's all we get.
Well, they said we were going to say it's AI, bro. So obviously,
but my point is, if it was real and from a real event, why wouldn't they have put out the whole speech day one when people started questioning it? Why are we getting it like
because
8-9
it doesn't
months later?
exist. It doesn't exist.
No
It's
shit,
fake.
it doesn't exist. But I'm just trying to be objective here, you know.
You can object
Or
everything.
speak out to the people that are, objective and are kind of on the fence still.
They can object. We can object. They can say whatever they want.
But play the whole clip and then get all the people that were actually there to back it up. You know,
Yeah.
that should be
The people
3.5
that
seconds of a 10 or 15-minute segment.
the people that were there all said that he never said that.
Well, then there you go.
They already said it.
There you go. I'm sure Gary's got a good excuse for it, though.
Well, I mean, maybe not, but
Well,
I mean,
have an excuse. Maybe not a good excuse.
I mean, this is just not real. I don't know what to tell anybody. It's almost I just can't even believe they put it out. Actually, they really thought this would pass. I need to fine tune this tool that I built. I can run it through. I've never run it through on something that is this close. It's still for AI to be able to tell. It's not that easy. I can tell. It's trained eye. But I don't know if AI would be able to tell. It probably could. Maybe.
Jesus Christ. His passion was my passion, and now his mission is my mission.
I appoint my wife to run Turning Point USA if something happens to me. Erika would do a great job.
So
It's like, why not just play that whole part through in one clip? Why split it in half? Why split it in two? These, when it comes to making AI videos, it has a really hard time going longer than 3 seconds for one continuous
No,
clip.
you know what? If it was real, you know when they would have played it? At AmFest back in December. That
when
would
they
have been
needed
the
it.
time to play it. Why
Good
didn't they
point.
play it at AmFest? The first AmFest since he's dead that Eric has taken over, when like literally the first month people really started questioning Erika publicly. Like that would have been the time.
Yep.
Yes or no?
That was the
Chat,
time.
What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
no, you're right. 100% right. I think that that would have been the perfect time.
Didn't they have a whole like montage of Charlie saying a bunch of other stuff?
Yeah, I mean, they played it at the event, the America Fest event, all the things that he apparently said. They had video, B-roll, they got him, footage, audio footage, video footage. But that's a really great point that you make. Why
That
not
is a
just
great
put it
point.
in? That's a very good point. Yeah.
I just
Good
thought
job.
of that now too, by the way.
Our loves the intro. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Denick, woohoo, made it pronounced Denise. Thanks for they knew right away.
No, because yesterday I didn't know. And I'm like, you gotta tell me.
I said Denick, you said Denick too.
Yeah, I'm like, is it Denick? Is it Denny C? Is it Denise?
Representing Wyoming.
Thank you so much.
Critter, super excited to make a Saturday with a $10 banger live on Saturday. Love what you guys are doing. Love the community. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being
And
here.
we love you guys too.
We do. Moon Goddess, welcome to the crew. Researcher Daisy. I scraped their Shopify data last week. LOL. I think I can grab that product entry. Hold, please.
Oh, hold on. Daisy is in action.
Check the Discord. Thank you, Daisy. Welcome to Whims. Moon Goddess again. Could be a stroke. Droopy face is a sign of a stroke. Yeah, strokes typically happen probably past 50. Charlie wasn't even 30. What? He's not even 31 yet, was he? How old was he? 35, 33?
He was talking fine. It wasn't a stroke.
Yeah, it's not a stroke. Yeah. All right. One more, two more, I guess 3 more from Moon Goddess. That video is from 6/15/2023. Building the machine. Yeah, she shows that. I don't want to spoil the whole video, so you can go watch her video, Nissy Social, and Moon Goddess again. Thank you for the super chat. I have single-sided nerve deafness and red lips my whole life. The lips don't sync up with the audio. It's subtle, but I see it. It's real, just manipulated.
Yeah, that's what I said before, that it doesn't really sync up.
It's not real. It's not real. I'm sorry to tell you. That there might be some footage, but the footage of him saying that is not real. You can put him in, like, I'm not saying that the footage of like him possibly being in a location with this schema, the color schema, whatever.
But how would they botch it that bad? Like that. That's why I say, like, there are some moments throughout like this with everything Charlie Kirk related the past year that just feels like a psyop. You know, like sometimes they just botch things so bad. It's like they want like the chaos. They want all the, everybody talking about it and arguing on the internet.
ABJ, someone said TikTok already banned it for use of AI to imitate a celebrity.
Wow.
Really? I'd love to see that.
Yeah, but TikTok bans everything. Ever since Larry Ellison got his paws on that thing, it's like shot. I don't even go on TikTok anymore.
The original video had been scrubbed from the internet. Welcome, Christy. I had a
They probably scrubbed it because if he did say it, he probably said "just kidding" right after. I would want.
I'm not saying you didn't have a stroke. I'm just saying, when you had a stroke, did you just go right out and start speaking again? Like that same day, I mean, maybe you could, maybe he had a stroke. But I wouldn't get too hung up on the lip thing. And last one for now. Had to scrub web 2023 event and Aspen videos first. Makes sense. So you don't have to do all caps. If you super chat, I'll see it. It's like you're yelling at me. Don't yell at me. I'm nice to you. Not saying what was said was real, the actual video. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you. Franklin Finbar, welcome. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. It's just none of it's real. The whole thing is fake. So that being said, they're obviously not going to be able to put a whole video of him saying that with other things. It's not possible. It'll be too obvious. Like there's a reason why they cut it in half. There's a reason why it's not with other things that he said. They said he said. Like everything is curated specifically for this release that went out to a shitty news channel, and they put it on top of as B-roll for Erika Kirk. There's a reason why they do all this stuff. It's just too obvious to me. You can't get me mixed up with that. So yeah. Anyways, that's that. I don't know. I gave a lot of my opinion. I don't know if you have anything to say on that.
What do you mean? I've been giving my opinions the whole time too.
No, I guess
I still want to look in that shadow aspect too. I know you said that you think it's normal, but that seems a little off for me.
Look into it. Yeah, I mean, two lights I think can do this to a shadow. It's not a problem. Can
you pull up the video of Erika?
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, the one
where she got Dan Bongino on stage.
Do you have the link?
I can get the link.
Send me the link.
I'll get you the link right now, buddy.
Let me see.
Oh, actually, I think I have it right here in my chat.
We do have something that Daisy sent. So
is this the one?
Daisy sent this. I mean, can I show it, Daisy? I guess she would just let me show it, right? She sent it to us. So this is the Freedom T metadata. No wonder Baron likes you so much. Jeez, girl. Damn, girl. Where's that meme when you need it with Chris Rock? Or Chris Tucker or whatever. Freedom T. T.
Thanks. I sent it to you on X.
Okay. Published at 9/12.
There's music in the beginning though.
Okay. So this is metadata from the Freedom t-shirt published 2 days after he died, after he wore the shirt. So this verifies a lot. You might want to send it to Nissy. She might be able to use that. This is great data. And let's go ahead and see what Bayes has got for us. So we do have an interesting clip.
I don't know if it went through yet. That one's a little long. I could probably just find the other one on X.
Didn't you send it to me on X?
No, but I'm saying the one I sent you was longer.
Where'd you send it? I don't see anything from you.
I just told you because it's a 3-minute video, so it's taking a while to go through. Hold on, I'm sending you another one.
Just send me the link.
I just did.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I thought you had it already.
No. It's okay. This one.
I laughed my balls off.
Yeah, it's a good one, right? It's a goodie.
And she like glitches out too. She doesn't know how to respond, and then she just gives the death stare.
But the joy of the Lord withstands all.
Oh, shit. That's brutal.
Sounds like Lisa knows.
Look at the face. Like, oh no, she knew it was coming. Look at the nostrils curl up. Ooh, that's brutal. I almost feel bad, kind of.
But the
Not really.
I don't.
But the joy of the Lord withstands all.
Why so sad?
All.
Man, that was like a whole range of emotions. Didn't we go through that one time with somebody else where you showed the whole range of emotions? Oh, it was with Leslie Wexner from when
I forgot about that.
when
Thanks for
Leslie
reminding me.
Wexner was being told to shut the fuck up
Yeah.
by his lawyer. She's went through the same shit. Oh shit.
Yep. And
Oh.
that's another person that protects pedophiles.
Bro, she did a lot. That's the female version right there. Man.
She handled
Yeah,
it a lot better than Bongino did. Just saying. I'll give her credit for that.
Yeah.
See the one at Bongino, he looked miserable. Miserable. Hold on, I'm going to find that link for you now, too.
But the joy of the Lord withstands all.
Man, that was like almost like, what the heck? Fuck you. It was like, what is going on? Fuck you, face. I'm about to cry. To I remembered I'm on stage. I can't cry. I got to keep it together. To fuck you. I can't believe this is my life right now. Where's Charlie? All right, I'll play it all the way through this time. I haven't been able to play it through without pausing it. Sorry.
But the joy of the Lord withstands all.
It's important to remember that happiness comes and goes, and I pray that you find it.
While she curses them like just black magic all through the air right now.
Yeah, right.
You know, this is the thing is like, can this many people be wrong? We're at a point now where people are screaming she protects pedophiles at their own event. Could it be possible that we are, and I'm not saying she is one, just saying in general that we think something is up, that we are all wrong. Everybody's wrong. Like every guess, every situation, every conspiracy, every thought, everything that's not goy slop is wrong. Is that what you're going to tell me? That you can't convince me of that. I'm a very reasonable, rational person. When you have, there's only one time I could tell you, there's one time where I think everybody was wrong. It was when everybody hated Nickelback. Do you remember that phase?
Oh,
Where everyone
yeah.
talked shit? They were all wrong, but it was propaganda. It was made that it was intentional. It was a
I can
government
think of
psyop.
another time, too.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess now looking at it, maybe I could.
When everybody thought that bin Laden was responsible for 9/11.
I mean, he wasn't.
No shot.
I'm just saying.
I don't know who was, but
I
I don't think it was.
I'm
bin
not
Laden.
worried about some dungeon warrior that I've never seen before, except for what they showed us on camera. I'm talking about these people are they're here in our country. 1, 2, we know people that know them. 3, this is a day in and day out. We don't have videos of bin Laden all day, every day, the way he wore his turban the day before to the next day, and what color it was, and if there was a shadow behind him while he was yelling Allah Akbar. You know,
You do that pretty good.
well, you know,
You
towel
really put
head,
the in it.
towel head. That's what they used to call.
I sent you another link. You wanna start at 37 seconds.
They used to call me a towel head. Let me see.
My Iranian handler.
Yeah, I am the Iranian dictator. Let's see.
So Dan Bongiorno
Yeah,
got
play it.
He said Bongiorno. Oh my god, it just had me cracking up here. He said
Shout out to Jimmy
Bongiorno.
Dore.
Dude, love this dude. Listen to what he says.
So Dan Bongiorno got confronted.
Dan Bongiorno got confronted. Hold on.
So Dan Bongiorno got confronted. Finally, someone confronted him and videotaped it because, you know, he's a liar and he's a weak man with no spine. And he screamed about the Epstein list and don't give up on the story. And then he got appointed to oversee the Epstein list and he suppressed it and covered up for PDF.
I'm gonna leave
files.
that there.
I'm just going to leave that there. And so somebody finally gets to here. Let's watch as someone. This is from Shadow of Ezra. Someone confronts him about it, about covering up for PDF files.
Why don't you put your name? I'm ready. I plan on it. Go volunteer.
You're a pedophile protector. A pedophile protector. Pedophile
Right to his
protector.
face.
I was a cop for 9 years. You're a pedophile protector. You're a pedophile protector.
Dang, bro. Right to his grill.
face.
What's Jimmy got to say?
Was a cop.
Clearly, he's designed to be in public representing the country. Am I right?
Yeah.
That was before he got. Yeah. Look, man.
Listen, that's what you got to do, though. Like all these people, like you can't let them get away with it. Like just think about it for a second, okay? Because you know you see so many people like, there's nothing we can do. What are we gonna do? And then you get like these other people out there like talking crazy stuff about a revolution. Like, no, that's not the way. Violence is not the answer. But you know what you can do? You can make these people walk around and live in shame for the rest of their lives. Every time they go to an event, every time they hit a stage, you could just call them what they are. Call it how you see it. Balls and strikes. Call a spade, and call a pedophile protector a pedophile protector. You know, like think about go back. Take the screenshot of Bongino. Look how miserable that guy looks. Like you think that guy is going to be enjoying showing his face in public anytime soon? Like let them crawl back in the freaking. Well, he's not a billionaire, but like you know what I mean. Let them crawl into their holes. Let them hide in their multi-million-dollar mansions. Like, this is our country. You know what I mean? Like, this is our country. We're the ones working. We're the ones in the streets. And we're the ones that they have to face. And, you know, they got the system rigged. They're buying everything out. But we could still make them live in shame. And we can boycott their products, boycott their businesses. Don't, you know, do whatever you can not to give them your money. But don't let them think that you're stupid. You know, just like the title of the show, they think you're stupid. It's they think we're stupid, but we're not stupid. And we just need to keep reminding them that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the MO, right? Like, this is the thing. There are a lot of stupid people out there in the world. The thing is, they aren't watching this show. You know what I mean? And they're not deeply engaged.
Actually, you don't know that. They said that they are looking into this.
Well,
they are looking into our show last week.
All I'm saying is
they could be watching us right now.
People that are this invested, this like really trying to. I think that we have some pretty smart people in the audience. You know, put some nerd emojis. You know, let me know the nerd, the smarty pants are in the chat. But I just feel like we are at a cusp. We are like at a brink, right? We're pushing past where the Matrix expected the NPCs to go. That's what it feels like. And we finally breached we finally were able to figure out how to put a grenade, right trigger, throw, release, all that at the right time. Like as NPCs, they didn't expect that. That's kind of how I see it.
You know who else didn't expect what's going on in their country right now? A country that's like actually taking their country back. Albania. We should pull up a clip about that, see what's going on there.
Yeah,
they had a local elected official that changed the laws so that Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump could buy like this island, and the people were not having it.
No, they're not. I have a Jimmy Dore episode. It's got this one dude on there, but it's actually a good clip here. Let me put it on here. Hold on one second. He does a good job too. I like him. It's funny to see him on the Jimmy Dore show after he shit on it, but I don't think anybody knows that I saw that. It was in the middle of a live stream in the middle of New York City, but I saw it. All right. Anyways, let's see here. Every time this StreamYard thing is really killing me. I can't push play. Can't do anything.
They're on to us. They're trying to slow us down.
I mean, Jimmy goes in. So he has on homeboy. I forgot his name.
Middle of the Adriatic Sea.
Beck. His name is Beck. Beck something.
Let me help you, Ivanka Trump. Yes, you can consider the region, the Mediterranean region, but it's on the Adriatic Sea.
Okay.
The Adriatic Sea.
And listen to this story she tells about how they found it. It's made up, but it's a pretty story.
Let me
back it up a little.
Oh yeah, she said she walked up the mountain. She swam to the shore. They just had to have it. They walked barefoot up the mountain.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So apparently she's got a new business, and the new business doesn't feel like work. It feels like a challenge. Building a billionaire's island out of an island. Who would have thought? I mean, all the cool people are doing it these days. They all want to be an Epstein. They all want to be a J.E. That's what Beck said. I'm just stealing his quote. All right.
And in the middle of the Mediterranean, we were on a friend's boat and we stopped for a swim. Effectively, that's how we found it. We swam to the islands. We went on a hike barefoot all the way up to the top, and we were just captivated. And
you went on a random island in the middle of the ocean, and you walked to the top of it.
Not even that.
No
You really
shoes.
think she swam from the boat to the shore and walked up the mountain barefoot?
Yeah. She kind of looks like they made AI after her. Like, doesn't she look like AI? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Barefoot all the way. How we found.
I just can't buy this story.
We were on a friend's boat and we stopped for
remember this. She said they were on a friend's boat.
In the middle of the Mediterranean. We were on a friend's boat and we stopped for a swim. Effectively, that's how we found it. We swam to the islands. We went on a hike barefoot all the way up to the top, and we were just captivated. And it stayed with us ever since. And over the course of many years, we developed the opportunity to help realize its potential and transform it, but with a lot of restraint and care, because the land is so beautiful that really the architecture has to be fully integrated into it, almost rise from it. You know, it's not even a business for me, despite the scale of it. We not only the island, but we have 5 miles of beachfront directly across from the island, this beautiful peninsula with a lagoon on one side, the ocean on the other, beautiful white sand beaches. For me, it feels more like a challenge than anything else. The
challenge, all right, with all those Albanians. You got the whole country riding. I'm sure they were listening to this. It made them real happy. You know, it's like we got 5 miles of beachfront. Yeah. Have fun with that challenge.
Let's fast forward to here.
Right.
Come to the boat.
Their Prime Minister
Rothschild. He was at a Rothschild boat.
You know Maddie?
Yo.
And Nat Rothschild.
Okay, so here
he's going to tell you how they found this island. Ready?
I was on a vacation after we left government in the summer of 2021. We were on our friend Nat Rothschild's boat.
This guy never left government, bro.
He was on the Rothschild's boat. My
You
friend,
leave that nice family alone.
my friend Matt Rothschild. He was on a Rothschild boat.
You know Maddie?
Yo, good old Maddie.
You
And
know
then what
Maddie.
happened, Jared?
We got picked up in Montenegro, and then we started sailing over to Corfu, and we spent a couple days in Albania. One of the nights there, Prime Minister Rama came to the boat. I had not met him when I was.
So Rothschild summons the prime minister.
Right.
Come to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
What? We want to
Guess
say?
who else is great friends with the prime minister?
I don't know.
The Soros family.
Oh, the Soros family. They're all in on it, aren't they?
Good friends with his father and especially his son Alex, all the time hanging out. None of it's related.
They're a
just
fun crew,
coincidental.
man.
It's called the Uniparty, baby. Okay.
Well, remember we bailed Argentina out to save that hedge fund the Soros boy is in?
That's exactly right. Yep. Good connection, Kurt. So he's on the boat. He's on the Rothschild's boat. They summoned the prime minister of Albania.
The way he says it, because it's like matter of factly, the way Jimmy says it and the way that they tell us is so different, right? It's like, oh, we were hanging out on this boat with the Rothschilds, and like, by the way, the prime minister just happened to pop by. Jimmy's like, they were on the Rothschilds boat. They summoned with the Rothschilds' power, the prime minister of Albania. I mean, pretty cut and dry.
This is how it really happened. Not that we swam over and we were barefoot and we just see this beautiful, beautiful vision. Okay, here we go.
In government, but I was very, very impressed with his vision for what he wanted to do with Albania. I really didn't know anything about the country. I didn't understand the history and the darkness of the history with the communists.
You know, as someone that's of Jewish descent, Jared Kushner.
So this is a very interesting thing that I did not know about Albania that Beck's about to tell us right here. And I think it's very interesting.
To be ashamed that he's never heard of the valiant history of Albania, the only country to save every Jewish refugee that came to its country while it was occupied first by the Italian fascists under Mussolini and then next by the German, the Nazis. My grandmother's two brothers were hung off trees in northern Albania. My two great uncles were murdered by the SS. The Albanians, both of Christian and Muslim faith, did not betray the Jewish people when they were in need. Now, there's some people trying to turn this whole thing into religion and stuff like that. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Jared Kushner. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Jimmy Dore. It wouldn't have mattered if it was a Latino, a Russian. Anyone trying to go after this land and territory would have met the same resistance. The Albanians are very pro-American, pro-West. We have been since Woodrow Wilson, but unfortunately, we fell behind the Iron Curtain. Right, communism, but we have a love affair of this nation since Woodrow Wilson. Okay. That's how long.
Why Woodrow Wilson?
He gets into Woodrow Wilson and stuff. But.
There's something that he said that really resonated with me when he said it wouldn't have mattered who it was, that it's not about religion, that they're going to try to say it's like anti-Semitism. And you know what? That is exactly how I feel about what's going on in America. It wouldn't matter what religion, what race, what country they're from. Anybody who's buying out our politicians, who's running sex trafficking rings and abusing children and, leveraging our government and military to fight their wars, it wouldn't have mattered of how they prayed, where they're from. They would deal with the same resistance from the American people. In fact, the fact that it's them is they're getting a lot less resistance than they would have otherwise. And that is a fact.
Yeah, I mean, the Albanian people have been through a lot. And so, if I'm not mistaken, like this piece of land is actually very special. And I think any island or anything should be
There's
considered.
also a lot of endangered species that's why there were laws in place to keep people from buying that land. And that they leveraged one of the politicians to change the laws so that they could buy that land.
That's why she was saying very carefully this, and that. I wouldn't mind playing a little bit more, but it's a great clip.
And just remember, Jared Kushner is the one who came up with the master plan for what they're going to do with Gaza. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to get into that, but it was definitely worth mentioning.
Yeah. If you
He
don't
actually came up with a sign and gave a speech saying, like, this is the master plan. Yeah, I couldn't believe I covered it a couple months ago. I almost pissed myself. I couldn't believe it. Like, the master plan. Like, yo.
well, yeah, and then they used that and they did the whole board of peace meeting with it on the White House. Did you see that? The White House Trump board of peace video.
That
It's a 2-hour live stream where they actually explain the whole thing. I did a couple lives on it.
Yeah, that might be the same one.
Listen,
because even though I understand why you wouldn't like that guy, and me also as someone that understands how the world works and the League of Nations, which became the UN, the key with him is, as an Albanian, taking my American anatomy for a second, he did save Albania from being completely wiped out by the powers that be after the collapse of the Ottoman Empire. He made some friends up in Harvard. One of them is a very famous Albanian Orthodox monk. Our people are multi-religious, never killed each other over religion, ever. The only country in Europe that can brag about that. Never wiped each other over different sects and religion, and very tolerant people, but even though we were brutally oppressed. Some Albanians became friends with Woodrow Wilson. Right at the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, we lost over 70% of our territory. That is why the Albanians will fight tooth and nail. If Ivanka thinks she's getting that island, she has not met the hard heads.
Okay.
Damn, he knocked the shit out of his head.
Yeah, right.
You heard that. The Albanians, they're hard-headed. He's Albanian, actually.
The Albanians yet.
All
When
right,
they want something, no one stops them.
So let's listen to a little more of this.
But that's why he should have known the history, though.
Yeah.
Someone from, you know why they don't know? They never made one movie in Hollywood to show imagine all the movies we've seen of World War II. And I'm sorry, Jimmy. All the movies they have in World War II, yet the one nation that saved the Jews doesn't have one single film on a major budget level. Not a single film about the Albanian people. They'll make one out. And I think it.
You know what else they don't have? They don't have a single movie that ever came out of Hollywood where, you know, Israel's the bad guys, where there's like an evil rogue Mossad agent. Not one. Not one.
Of course not. And not of the CIA either, actually.
Now you're just being funny.
No, I'm serious. Like the CIA.
No, they got movies and shows with bad CIA agents.
Almost name one.
What was it? The Recruit with Al Pacino and Colin Farrell? Bam, right off the top of my head.
Yeah, but but they were both in the CIA, and but what I'm saying is like where the CIA
there are plenty
loses.
of movies but listen, there are plenty of movies where there's like bad people within the American government. Like, I'm not even saying where the nation of Israel's the bad guy. I'm just saying that like the bad guy is some like evil rogue Mossad agent or something. How many with China? How many with Russia?
Sure. I'm not arguing that you're wrong. All I'm saying is I believe the CIA. Yeah, but they shit on the CIA for sure.
Steven Spielberg made the movie Munich that made it was starring what's his name? Eric Bana, where he plays a Mossad agent, and they cover a lot of like real hits that went on in history from Mossad in like the 70s. And like there was a lot of controversy because in the movie the main character was like conflicted about what he was doing, and then at the end he was afraid that his own government was going to off him. And like Steven Spielberg got a lot of pushback, but he was trying to be like realistic and make a real movie, you know? It's a great movie too, by the way.
Munich. I've seen it many I've seen the thumbnail.
Yeah, with Daniel Craig
but
too.
I've never seen it. Yeah.
And I think that the main character was supposed to be a reflection of Ehud Barak, and that Daniel Craig's character was supposed to be Benjamin Netanyahu, or inspired by Benjamin Netanyahu. That's just based on my own analysis, because they were both in Israeli intelligence around that time. And Daniel Craig's character, like, seems pretty spot on.
Let me say this. Why the fuck is an ex-prime minister in our government? Like, why is there an Israeli prime minister at all in our political apparatus at all? Why are they like, okay, we want to start getting into that. Why are they merging to run section 224 and section 622 and all these sections inside of this stupid ass bills to merge our military over little bill by bill by bill? You don't see, like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, they're taking over like our military, they're taking over this. but you can't just do it all at once, right? Like they could, I guess. They probably see that they probably could. They're in a rush to get whatever the fuck they need to get done. But you would do it in pieces like this. You take responsibility and merge the technology, the AI stacks, the AI research, the quantum research, the technology research and build outs and industrial collaborations. All of these things are now being merged with Israel, with Section 224. Then there's the other one where the president has to sign off. If we don't disclose something to that country, the president is the only person that can sign something and say why, and then it has to be given to Israel to say, this is why we didn't fucking tell you about our little the bombing that we're planning on doing, sir. That's what they're doing.
You know what I think it is? I think that American and Israeli intelligence have just both done so much dirt together, and they both have so much on each other, and they already know. I mean, it's not a secret that Israel's intelligence is like one of the most advanced, and they're like the best at what they do. So all this information that they're talking about merging, I wouldn't be surprised if Israel already has all of it anyway, to some degree. So it's like at this point, they've done so much dirt together. It's like they're ride or die. Like that's what it is. The American government, the Israeli government, like they're in this to the end. And now they're just trying to like show the American people. But the problem is like this is a religious war that's been going on, for generations. And, in the Middle East, you have two sides that both believe that it's one or the other. And they're going to do whatever they have to do to win. And America took a side, and like we're just living out the consequences of that. This is why George Washington said, stay out of foreign affairs.
Yep, that's probably the most important thing. And that's how we end up in this, is by dealing in foreign affairs. That's why I'm an America only type of person, not an America first. I think America first leaves way too much room on the table for everybody else except for Americans. And this is a great example because MAGA was make America great again, and now it's not. So I think we need to focus on ourselves for a little bit. But this is an interesting clip from Kim Iverson. She does great work on this narrative here.
Yeah, this is a great clip.
Inside that package, buried under all the usual bureaucratic stuff, there's a line that should stop you cold. Title 6, Section 622. The heading, the United States-Israel Intelligence Sharing Enhancement. That's the label, not general cooperation.
This is separate from the one that I was just talking about, the technology. This is another bill. Okay, this is the one I was talking about where the president has to sign. This is that one.
Not report on Israel, not sense of Congress. It's just straight up United States-Israel Intelligence Sharing Enhancement. And then they tell you exactly what they're doing with that heading. They amend the main National Security Act and add a brand new section that says, and I'm quoting here, the president, acting through the Director of National Intelligence and as necessary, the Secretary of Defense, shall, subject to applicable law and the protection of intelligence sources and methods, expand and enhance intelligence sharing with the government of Israel. Have you ever looked yourself up online?
No, I plan not to anytime soon.
Israel, not may expand, not can expand if it makes sense. The default setting they're writing into law is send more. Then they spell out what intelligence sharing means in practice. They list categories like cybersecurity.
So all that, let me see if I can get to the point to where she says.
That's lawyer language for you can't just turn this down because you think the relationship.
Okay, it's right here.
Software of the next war with Israel. So the intel, the threat picture, the targeting, military on Monday, spies today. And it doesn't stop at send Israel more intel. They also make it hard to ever send less. That new section goes on to say that intelligence sharing and related security exchanges with Israel, again, I'm quoting, shall not be suspended, reduced, or otherwise materially limited except on the basis of specific identifiable national security concern determined by the president. That's lawyer language for you can't just turn this down because you think the relationship is bad. You can't just say, America first, we're cutting this off. No, under this bill, to suspend, reduce, or otherwise materially limit intel sharing with Israel, the president has to personally decide that there's a specific identifiable national security concern, and it has to be on paper. And then the text says the president shall document any determination to suspend, reduce, or otherwise material limit intelligence sharing with Israel, including a description of the specific national security concern.
Do you know how specific that she was reading?
Every single Epstein file should be released without redactions before they ever even think about bringing something like that before Congress.
They've already brought it. That's a problem. This is treason. Yeah, people are saying in the chat, this is definitely treason. I don't know the technical term or definition or what. I don't care. This is sharing intellectual property of the government with a foreign nation. We don't do that with any country. UK and Australia have very limited access. This is the most advanced legal threshold anyone's ever crossed into our intellectual property, whether it's research or usage or whatever. She breaks it down because she just read through all of it. So let's have her break down exactly what this means.
If you want to cut back sharing, you have to write a memo explaining why. Then within 15 days of any material increase, suspension, reduction, or other alteration of intelligence sharing with Israel, the White House has to notify the intelligence committees in Congress and has to explain what changed, what categories of information are affected, what national security goals this serves, what effect it will have on regional security and on integrated air and missile defense. So here's the simple version. More intel to Israel, easy. It's literally required in this bill, actually.
It's bilateral. So they're required to give us stuff. We're required to give them stuff. It's not up for debate on who gets what.
But this is a country that we've already caught spying on us multiple times. This is a country that got our secrets and gave them to our biggest enemies. Like the whole Jonathan Pollard case.
Jonathan Pollard
was Navy intelligence, and he gave our secrets to Israel, and Israel gave it to the Soviets during the Cold War. And now, less than 40 years later,
military's merging.
And this is not in any way going to benefit the American people.
No,
I don't care. I don't care how they try to sell it.
How could it? How could it benefit anybody here in this country? Whatever they're telling us, whatever it is bullshit. We don't benefit at all from that. Okay, we don't benefit at all. There's not any benefit. I mean, when you think about they're like, oh, well, we got to support them because of the Bible and because of nuclear whatever and because the women are getting killed and because the kids are getting... They will say whatever they can to appease the human being inside of you because they don't have it. So they'll throw everything they can at the wall and see what sticks. For a little bit, the nuclear war stuck. For a little bit, the people getting killed by the local regime stuck. For a little bit, whatever stuck. But do you see how they never stick with the narrative for at least 6 months? Last 6 months ago, it was nuclear bombs. Then for a couple of weeks, it was the people were getting tortured. And then after we just bombed the shit out of everybody, it went from we're not going to save the whole country to we're just going to extract nuclear. Whoa, I thought that the nuclear stuff was, no, we didn't take care of that. You're anti-Semitic.
I really wonder right now what Charlie Kirk would say if he was here today.
I mean, obviously, we can't ask him.
What do you think those cold opens would be like this week? How do you think those debates would be going on the campuses? Anybody? Bueller?
I don't know.
It's insane.
I mean, I wonder what Charlie would say about the war in Iran. about this, merging our militaries, about AI data centers, about. You know, there's a reason why he had to go. And it wasn't just because that their finances were in a bunch of bullshit shenanigans and a bunch of self-dealing, allegedly. Also, they wanted to merge our country with another, with a country that has no religious background, no religious foundation. There's not anything that ideally identifies with the American culture today.
I know. Think about it. We went from Charlie Kirk speaking up for Americans and American values and doing what he did to his lovely wife standing on stage, getting called a pedophile protector on stage. But, you know, she's carrying on the legacy. You know, she's making Charlie proud.
Well, whatever they said, Charlie said in that video, she's gonna do a great job. Is that what he said? Should we run that back again?
Oh, she did a great job, all right. It just just wasn't the same job he was doing.
Look, CEOs and blowjobs are just not the same thing. You know what I mean?
Wow, you went there.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
It's just very different. All right.
Yeah, you know from experience.
From being on the receiving end.
Sorry,
maybe not. I'm not talking about that personal stuff here. All I'm saying is they're two different jobs. Okay. And whatever job Erika is doing right now, I hope that wasn't the job she was giving Charlie. Because
and apparently he can dress up as a cupcake for both of them. Oh, hold on, we got to ask Blake Wynn first.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, maybe we should ask Blake Bednarz.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I would send him a link right now.
Please don't. Not that I don't mind talking to them. I just
dude, I did a members only the other night. Well, I mean, I know you know, but I did a members only the other night. I said it was viewers' choice. I'm like, whatever you guys want to watch, whatever you guys want to talk about. And I had like 5 people right away saying, Blake is going off on X. Let's troll the X spaces. Watch party. I turn it on and he's arguing, debating with an Australian guy. He's like, you don't know what I've seen. I've seen a kangaroo fuck up a man. And I'm just like, yo.
So
I'm sorry, I'm like dying over here. I can't tell you how funny it was. That guy's the best. He's the best. I don't care what anybody says. He's hysterical.
And in other news, we do have this. Can we share this tab? Lindsey Graham shipped $95 billion of your money overseas. And when Carolina asked him why, he said, because it's just going to be the best money we ever spent. That's why. Your roads, your schools, your border, your money gone overseas, and he's proud of it.
Wait, hold on. Isn't he? He's North Carolina or South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Was it both that got hit with that storm the other year?
They get hit with hurricanes and stuff all the time.
I wonder how much money he put in his own community.
Let's watch this clip, shall we?
I'm asking, I go back to South Carolina, I'm asking them to send their sons and daughters over to the Mideast. What I want you to do in the Mideast, our friends in Saudi Arabia and other places, step forward and say, this is my fight too. I join America. I'm publicly involved in bringing this regime down. If you don't, you're making a great mistake and you're going to cut off the ability to have a better relationship with the United States. I say this as a friend. They want to bomb because they're Nazis. They're crazy. They want to kill all the Jews. And the Jews have been down that road before. To our friends in Israel, God bless you. I'm with you in every way. To all the anti-Semitites, to all the isolationists, I don't believe. Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel to our.
So all the people that are not with Israel. He's not with.
Ted
So
Cruz said the same shit.
he's with them. How long are they going to play this fucking violin for? They got the world's smallest violin on their chin since 1932 or whatever year that shit happened. Right? So, not that I'm not sympathetic, you know, but I didn't know you could milk being like extermination for after others have been also through that, after you've also done it to others.
Well, no,
I
it's
didn't
not
know
even
that-
that's the wrong way to phrase it. I mean, there have been multiple genocides. I mean, even
That's what I'm saying.
Albania had 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know, the Bolsheviks,
That's what I'm talking about.
even China, massive starvation.
That's what I'm trying to say. Why?
I'm
do
Irish. Got to
they-
bring up the potato famine. Like,
How do you-
And this is what I mean. People have been oppressing each other and doing horrible things to each other for like since the beginning of time. Like, this is nothing new. It's all political. It's all
How
about
come? So
manipulation,
they can
leverage.
So they can milk that for a century, but we can't ask how Charlie Kirk actually died. Huh. They can actually put up they can actually put a stop order, whatever it's called, when their own country is being attacked so that their own people, they keep getting demolished through their own funding of terrorism.
Well, it's not even just Charlie Kirk. Just think about COVID. Like, there is a lot of evidence that, I mean, again, it goes back to the files. It goes back to Anthony Fauci. It goes back to Bill Gates. Like, we were lied about what happened during COVID. We were lied to about the vaccines.
9/11.
Well, I'm talking about, like, I'm not trying to use the G word with COVID, but I mean, if there's any evidence that was man-made or planned in any way, it's pretty close.
What G word? Goy?
No.
Okay.
G side.
Oh, sorry. Goy side.
How many people died during COVID?
That's a version of genocide.
I mean, I know if you were younger, if you were healthier, like, you really didn't have much to worry about. But if you had health complications, if you were overweight, if you were older, then it was very dangerous. I know like 5 or 6 people off the top of my head that died from COVID.
Let's find out. Yes, I'm using ChatGPT, people. Don't make fun of me. It's faster, okay? Sometimes it's wrong. That's why.
18 million. That's like 3 Holocausts if you go by ChatGPT.
Estimated total deaths attributable to the pandemic, roughly 15 to 18 million. $12,500. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying they did it.
I wasn't saying that at all either. But you can't really go by country to country because, I mean, how many people are in Israel? Like
Fuck
10
it. Why not?
10
they
like
do.
10
They
million?
blame everything, all
No,
the same shit on all the other countries.
You gotta go by per capita though.
Okay. So they have a lot less people. So I mean,
Just say per capita.
fine. Per capita.
Yeah.
Per capita, what is the smallest?
No. Get a breakdown. Say per capita. Every top 20 countries, death totals. 20 most, 20 least. You try to get them all, you're gonna have problems.
I'll treat this 20 most discussed countries: US, China, India, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Iran, UK, France, Turkey, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, Japan, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Australia. Downloading and displaying. Oh, you're going to put on a little show for us, chat. Creating chart. Using official reported COVID deaths per 1 million. I mean, if it's 17 million people or whatever, and I understand there's a small, I don't care. Really, this has nothing to do with anything. But
United States was the highest.
Yeah, United
That
States.
makes
was
sense
the
because
highest.
we're the most unhealthy.
UK. Well, it's interesting, right? Like the two countries that are being silenced the most are US. Australia's already been taken care of, so they don't have to worry about them. US and UK, right? The top two. I'll zoom in a little closer for everybody. And if we go down the list,
Yo, look at China. What wasn't it the China virus?
4 per 1 million.
What wasn't it the China virus? They must have been doing something right.
That's what they told us.
They must have all gotten vaccinated right away.
Yeah. But also, like, this is just the flu, right? So, I mean,
Yo, that's actually crazy. I never saw that before. That statistic with China.
me neither. So, if we ask questions about COVID, if we ask questions about 9/11, if we ask questions about Charlie Kirk, if we ask anything, if we ask if the world is round or not, it doesn't matter. You can ask anything that is not what they told us. We're crazy. But they also told us that it came from China, the most dense population besides India on the planet.
Allegedly.
And no, for sure. India is very dense, much more dense than China. There's more people too. But China has only 4 million, just per whatever ChatGPT cooked up, right? This isn't like word, but I don't think it's going to get it this wrong. This is a little crazy. How many people? Let me know in the chat. Did you have someone die? And put a C if you had someone die for COVID and over COVID during that time. So I don't know, man. I'm just tired of the violin, bro. To be honest, I'm tired of violin. I'm tired of them taking it out on us. You know.
Are we gonna do the smaller countries too? Wasn't it the bigger ones?
What do you mean?
Wasn't that the countries with the most deaths? Did you just run one column or two?
I just ran whatever. Let me see. So this shows deaths per million people and then death rate. So this is the deaths per million. And then it goes down here. And then Izzy. China's down here. Very small amount. The US had roughly 2.7x the reported death rate per capita. So 3x more. But the thing is, like, we know they don't care, right, about who dies where. We're getting into troubled waters for the show, I think. But I'm just tired of it, man.
You know what's crazy too with COVID? COVID, that period of time was the largest transfer of wealth from the poor and middle class to the rich in history. In history. And it really set the stage for everything that we're dealing with today and everything that they're trying to do that we're going to have to deal with tomorrow.
Did you see this? Let me show you something. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? Oh, I can't wait to show this.
Let's see.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody.
Oh my God! This
Right out the gate. This video has got to be satire. Well,
I need more wine.
No, ladies and gentlemen, no, it's not. Because if you haven't been following what's been going on social media the last couple of days, is Hunter Biden has turned into an absolute viral sensation phenom. And he has officially, yes, thrown his hat in the ring for president in 2028. And
woo, what do you think, bro?
God help us all. I mean, listen, at this point, I don't even fucking care. Like we're cooked either way. You know, at least have a president that's like entertaining again.
You know how much they have to edit his interviews because he can't speak that well?
We're living in idiocracy. It's idiocracy / Brave New World / 1984 / Matrix.
Matrix. Yeah, so apparently he is running for president.
We gotta get
now
on a Saturday.
What's cool is that we should. But what's cool is he's trolling everybody back. Like they're trolling him. And that's mostly what this video is.
I mean, shit, it worked for Trump.
Yeah, I'll play a little bit of it here. Let's see.
his campaign is already filled with absolutely hilarious slogans and one-liners like this. Yes, Hunter 2028, let's smoke the competition. And he literally posted that himself, by the way. And guys,
let's smoke the competition. Put a crack in the White House. Would you vote for him if it was Hunter versus JD Vance?
I don't think. I'm not even thinking about voting in major elections anymore. I'm more worried about my local community. And
I'm going to put a poll up.
State level.
I'm putting a poll up. Would you vote?
But who are we gonna get? If it's him, Gavin Newsom, or Newsom, or AOC, I mean, fuck.
Let's just see if anyone would vote for him.
And then on the other side, who are we gonna have? JD Vance or Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz? Like, yo.
Let's just see. Would you vote for Hunter Biden in 2028? That's it. Yes or no? There's no other options.
Real good right now.
No other options. It feels like anything is better than what we have right now, right? But at the same time, would he really be the best pick? I don't think so. I think that what's bothering me.
We haven't had a good pick in our lifetime. Like, we're the same age. Think about it. When we were born, it was George W. Bush. Actually, I think Reagan was still president when I was born, but he was on his way out. It was in between the election and when not George W. Senior. But think about it. We had George Senior, then we had Bill Clinton, then we had George W, then we had Obama, and now we have Trump.
We don't have better options. I mean, how do we end up like this for our lifetimes? We don't have anything reasonable. I know how. I'm just curious. Like, what do you think?
Candace and Tucker run
on a ticket?
I hope they fucking run together.
I mean, they would
start a third party. Like, now is the time.
Maybe Massey too. Massey would be maybe a good option. He's big
now is the time to start a third party, because you have so many people on both the left and the right that are splintered off, and it would expose them. It would expose the uniparty. Because I'll tell you exactly what would happen if we had a third party start. That would, like, even if it had to be like grassroots funded and like a real grassroots movement, what's remaining of the left and the right would just merge. Like all these, like the Chuck Schumers, the Lindsey Grahams, the Nancy Pelosi's, they would just all merge and be the same party. And this whole charade of Democrats and Republicans would be over. It would be the America Party and the not so America Party. Like.
I did a video, I don't know if you saw, on asking the most advanced companion AI if Candace would be if it would be a better suited president than what we have right now, and it said yes.
I even text Nate. I told Nate that he should run for like local or state office, like even though he's in like Oregon. I'm like, dude, like you should do it. Like you're the guy. And he actually told me that he thought about it, that he talked to people, and that he would have had to sell his soul. He's like, that's what it was. He's like, for me to get involved, he's like, they wanted my soul, so now I'm on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I'm not giving that to anybody.
No,
I barely just got mine. Mine's been missing for a long time. Just pulled it out of my ass a couple years ago. Let me see here. Let me pull this up. Boop boop. So, is it really true?
Baron Coleman's been doing great.
That we're all just conspiracy theorists. Baron is just a fool and a liar and a pedophile. All the things they're saying about him. It could be we're all wrong.
Baron Coleman's been doing great work on this, and he got the police transmitter, all that stuff. He got that. That's available. And so it wasn't until the FBI showed up. Oh, well, we got it. No, the local police couldn't find it. And the dog sniffers couldn't find it. They can find it. And they couldn't. But then the FBI showed up and they found it at the exact place. So, and they won't even release that to the defense team. They're still holding on to it.
We're all wrong. Everybody's wrong, right? I don't know.
You wanna read some supers? I know somebody wants to see the Lindsey Graham Lego video. I haven't seen that one yet. That's got to be good.
Let's get through a couple supers and then we'll look for that. If you can find it, that'd be great. I have some Lego stuff too, but if you
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I was watching you live today. I was working out at home. I had you live on.
The chat was teaching me. I had never really heard much about the story. I heard a little bit, but I learned all about it today. The members only live Saturday mornings for 99 cents. You can teach me about Legos and thievery. Our love. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, guys, do me a favor. If you're not following me on X, check me out on X. I haven't been too active. Usually I'm a lot more active on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm gonna start getting more active on X, and I'm probably gonna start stirring some shit up on there. I know I posted something today that's getting a little bit of traction. I mean, I'm new on X. I only have like 1,000 followers, but I posted something that seems to be moving. I'm blocked by the person that I was posting about, so I haven't seen a response, but who knows? Maybe if enough of you guys repost, quote post, share it, whatever, then we'll get a response.
So our love $4.99. Charlie points in two directions when he says Erika. Does he have two different colored fingers too? Points to the front and side when she isn't there. That's why they cut it with them kissing, allegedly. It's just not real. But thanks for the super chat. Like there's no use in like over analyzing that video with Charlie because it's not real, right? So whatever it like, you can analyze it to identify if it's real or not and come up with your own conclusion. I implore you to do that. However, I don't know. I've been coding and using and doing AI development and working with videos and pictures and audio. I've literally weighted my own voice audio from my voice to make it sound like me. I've done it all.
You've made videos where you made other people's voice or you sounded like other people.
I've done it all.
Although when you were trying to sound like Donald Trump, you sounded a little more like Bill Clinton, but that was great. You remember that? That was a while ago.
I think I still have that thing. I forgot about that.
That was great. I just thought of it now.
So that's what I'm saying.
Danks was talking, pretending to be Trump, but sounding like Bill Clinton for like 40 minutes straight on a live.
With an AI voice changer. I was all manipulating the weights and shit. Yeah, bro. Like, that's the thing, man. And like, that was an app that I bought and then I was messing with the weighting. But I had also built my own, like, I completely built my own because I have my own AI dude, that talks like me and looks like me. All right. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not released to the public. It's not ready yet. And it still sounds like shit. That's why I haven't done anything with it because it's just too hard to pass. So with the trained eye, with someone who's done that. I'm about to do the bird hands with someone who's done that shit. All right. You just can't, like, any of us that have seen it. You can ask anybody else that knows AI. They'll all say the same shit. All right, Danny. It's an increasingly shitty psyop. While Tyler Robinson's sitting in jail, Cash still FBI Director Blakey and AK Andrew Colvett destroyed Charlie Kirk. All these acronyms, man. Destroyed Charlie Kirk show and Erika Kirk out here in need of an exorcism. Thank you. Fuck Pfizer. PH. Isn't almost everything else on that video clips after 9/10? Isn't almost everything else on that video clips after 9/10? If the video was authentic, they wouldn't have needed to mix recent and past footage. Yeah, of course. It's because it's not real. Thank you for the super chat. Damon Boyser. Charlie would have debated that heckler. Oh, yeah. See, that's actually an interesting point. The one that called her a PDF. Yeah, he would have. Mesha Mabel just wanted to yell at the moon from Bayes chat. Moon is my favorite. Washington girls in the house. Thanks for looking into the Lego story. Danks, can't wait for more. You're welcome. We did that in the morning show today. We'll just read through these chats. We'll probably cover a little bit of Lego. We might cover a little bit more of Gary, and then we'll probably have that for the night. Thank you for that one. Mad World, $5. Bayes, tell everyone to hit the like. They won't listen to me. Hit the like button.
Hit the like, please.
Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I was thinking about making a YouTube video mocking everyone that says hit the like button. I bet it would go viral. Like, I rarely ask to hit the like button. I've done it a few times, but I just put it over my videos. But I would love to make imagine like making a video where Jesse is saying like, take a cookie, don't take a cookie out of the cookie jar. Gotta hit the like button. But like getting all the YouTubers that do it, I don't know. It's just been content in my head that I just gave to somebody else randomly. Welcome, Sissy. Our love $1.99. They took Nat Rothschild's yacht. Yes, that's what Jared Kushner said. Danny, $20 banger, big MMA fan, but we should all be boycotting the 614 event and Paramount. White House belongs to our people. Sean Strickland banned for real. Orange Man said may make structure permanent on White House lawn like the Eiffel Tower. Ivanka vomit face. Yeah. So what Danny is saying, which is true, we covered this today on our members only, is Sean Strickland, middleweight champion of the world, is banned from going to the White House UFC card because he's not pro-Israel. And so one of the most American days, the 250th anniversary of America, with one of the most American sporting events, one of the most American champions of the world, isn't allowed to go. What do you think about that, Bayes?
I think it's bullshit. I think it's a disgrace. Like, think about it. Like, our First Amendment, our first constitutional inalienable right is freedom of speech. It is having the right to speak your mind, to protest, and to speak up for your rights and your country. And I mean, even if you wanted to be hateful, which what he said was not hateful, but we still have the right to be hateful in our speech, which I don't advocate for. I think that it's a waste of breath. I think it just brings out negative energy and draws negative energy back to yourself. But that doesn't change the fact that we still have the right to do it, and we need to cherish it. And the fact that they are banning Sean Strickland, who's the middleweight champion in the UFC, for what is supposed to be one of the biggest UFC events of all time for our country, for the 250th birthday of our country, where our forefathers fought, like literally fought and shed blood for us to have those rights today, is an absolute disgrace. And Donald Trump and Dana White should both be ashamed of themselves. And, you know, shout out to Dana White. I love Dana White. But that's bullshit. No, I
I
do
had
love
a-
Dana White. I do love Dana White. I'm not going to lie. But
I mean,
that's bullshit.
I was picking Jesse's brain because Jesse on Fire is more entrenched into that world. And I asked him about Dana White's position and not being public and not saying anything and not speaking up for. It's obviously a very messy situation being Dana. But I believe that his silence now is going to do a lot more damage later to him and his brand.
Yeah, but Dana is also, you know, you got to give credit where credit's due. And Dana is a very loyal person. And way back when, before UFC, before the UFE, I can't even talk right now, sorry. Before the UFC was the success that it is today, Donald Trump was one of the people that stepped up and hosted his fights and allowed his fights to be at his casinos. And he had Dana White's back, and they are good friends. So on that front, I can totally understand Dana White having Trump's back and being a good friend. But, like, you know, this is our country that we're talking about. These are our rights. There are how many people live in America? Over 350 million. You know, sometimes you got to step up and hold your friends accountable too.
Yeah. Yeah, but also, like, Dana White doesn't own the UFC anymore, right? He used to own like less than 10%, but he doesn't own any anymore. He's just
Yeah, it's true.
It's
They
I
got
think
that.
it's
It's TKO now.
TK,
you
yeah,
know?
TKO.
Yeah. They got WWE also.
So he can't really do or say anything. I mean, he could, I guess, but the implications of him and then losing all of these things, like, he really can't speak. He's not as free as he should be. And he never was a majority owner anyways, right? So I guess I didn't think about that this morning,
But still, it's not a TKO decision for Sean Strickland to not be there. It doesn't, whether or not Dana White has that type of pull in the company, he has the pull with the president. It's the White House that's saying that he can't go.
right. I'm not saying anything about that. All I'm saying is his actions and if he is going to say anything about it. That's what I'm saying. And I think that his silence speaks a lot more than his anything else right now.
Thanks. I sent you something on Discord, by the way. You know what?
Zero.
What we got to bring back.
Checking. I don't see anything.
I know. Your following has grown a lot since the last one, but I also know that there's
on X.
No, I sent it to you in Discord.
No, you didn't.
You should have got it.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. I haven't gotten it, but I know what you're talking about. I'm not.
All right, I won't put you on the spot.
I'm not doing it. What's up, Zero? You knows how to tell when this administration and his family is basing us. Their mouth is moving. Full stop. Basing us, lying to us. What's up, Zero? Thank you. Mad World, $2. Please find and play the Lindsey Graham Lego video.
I sent you that on X.
Let's stop here. We'll finish the rest of Super Chats after we do a little bit more of this. A little more commentary. Let me pull that up. I guess we could read this. You want to read that while I look?
China didn't report COVID numbers on purpose. That is a good point. And I actually said last week, actually, that I think China lies about a lot of its numbers that it does report. I do not think China's population is anywhere near the numbers that they claim. What do they say? It's between 1.2 and 1.4 billion. I think it's probably closer to half that. So yeah, that is a valid point. It is very, very probable that a lot more people died from COVID in China than those statistics that we read. If a politician could be, Shauna, 1985, $10. Thank you very much. If a politician could be honest, maybe we wouldn't get in these situations. Yeah, I think that you're 100% right. And I think that there are a lot of politicians that get into politics with the intention to be honest. And then once they get there and they understand how the system really works and how little power that they really have. It's either play ball or get JFK'd or
No.
other.
No, if a politician could be honest, if a politician could be honest, we wouldn't have politics, man. What's the fun in that? Come on, honesty in politics. Which one is the Lego video?
They don't even have to be honest. They could lie to us. They could just still lie to us for our own good and for the betterment of the country. But they don't even do that. They lie to us to, while they kick us while we're down.
Is it this one? It's a music video?
I'm not
Whatever
sure.
you sent me, I'm not getting it. I didn't get any DMs from you on Discord or on
You
X.
didn't get it on X?
No.
Let me take a look.
I came from X right here.
Oh, wait, where did I send it? I might have sent it to somebody else. Hold on.
Is it this short? Can someone in the chat? Can I read the chat and see? I don't know. Let me see.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, I just sent it on X.
Are you still?
Is it that one? Where'd you put it?
I put it on X. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. We're not going to get a copyright strike. You know, you did this one time before.
I did this one time before.
Mm-hmm.
What I tell you to play that got us a copyright strike? I never got a copy. I've never gotten a copyright strike.
It was Project Constitution. Sorry. I remember now. It was Project Constitution. I don't stream with many other people, so I had to filter out. All right. Let's hope we don't. This sounds like a copyright strike, bro, to me.
Son, don't play it.
We could do no audio.
We can play it in the Discord later.
Yeah, you probably should.
Play it in the Discord.
While the shutdown's on. Look at this wand, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl, guy, who has everything? I've got senators, bills, and a closet so deep I've started more wars than you can count in a week. You want foreign policy? I've got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more.
I want to be where the real men are.
Space Mountain and shit. Fuck it. He's like carrying this pink wand around. I'm gonna be so mad if we get a copyright strike on this stupid ass song.
I wanna see them fighting up on the hill where they.
What do you call it? War.
I wanna be where the neocons are. I wanna see them leveling Gaza.
Oh my God.
Tokyo 45.
With my bubble wand, I'm the obvious gay,
The most obvious gay
man ever, they say. Neocon
psycho genocidal delights.
blowing bubbles of blood in the dead of night.
Oh shit!
I think we get the idea. I think we get the idea.
It's pretty intense.
We'll cut it off
yeah.
before he gets to the wall with the glory hole.
Is that what it does?
No, I'm just talking shit.
My goodness. So it's been 2 hours. It's been a good Saturday. Someone said, please no, play it all. I'm not gonna play it all. Go watch it. It's on Stu Peters' channel.
And make sure you follow me on X and follow Danks if you're not already.
Come follow us. Join us on clubvotcher.com, Dankster Intel, RealBayes. I'll show you all just because a lot of people ask me, like, what is it? It's just a place to join the community. We gate it because if you look at all the other influencers, Discords, creators, musicians, they all get hijacked or they all get bombarded with people that don't care about the community. That's why Like Bayes has free tiers, he had charges. I don't know if he does. Some people on there have free tiers. It's just if you gate it somehow, it keeps the bad actors out. And that's something I learned over the years. So you can literally just join our Discord communities and then know it's not only what Tyler Robinson did is what Discord does. It's actually one of the best, if not the best. It is the best until I build my own version. Community for people to get together and talk to each other. So you can find us here. And we're just launched last month. And Jesse on Fire, American Discourse, BJM, Bayes, me, we're all here. And you just access the Discord that way. All right. So there's nothing really that you do as a fan here. You just join. And then if you wanted to join the Discord after you pay, you go to my subscriptions, you would click that, and then you just join Discord. A lot of people ask me. I'm going to make a video on how it all works. It's very simple. But for those that are curious, that's where you can find us and talk to us 24/7 in our communities. And then every Wednesday, I do a live in the group. It's a live conversation. Everybody's got their mics on, and we're having discourse. So this week we talked about Section 224 and the military and learning about the way the bill is written, and we did a deep dive on that. So thanks to all the Danksters. That was a great session.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun in that one the other day. I couldn't stay the whole time, but and shout out to Kevin. Kevin showed up too.
Yeah, Kevin was there.
I had a great stream with him too the other night.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you've been doing good. You've been doing some good streams, man. Definitely want to follow Bayes if you're not RealBayes. Bayes theorem, built off of Bayes theorem.
I got some more good collabos coming up this week. Actually, tomorrow at noon Eastern time, I will be live with Elizabeth Lane, and that is going to be a good show. And
damn, putting it all on the line, huh?
Shout out to Elizabeth Lane.
Yeah, man.
And then Tuesday, I will be live with Christine Fecketti. And
who?
Christine Fecketti. You haven't seen it? Oh, you don't? No, you know her. I showed you her stuff.
I'm asking for the audience.
Gotcha. Let me send you a link. We can play some of her stuff real quick.
Christine Fecketti. Christine.
Check out her IG.
Oh, I see her IG. Oh, that's the same girl.
Yeah.
Is that the same one that followed me or whatever?
Play one of her clips.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, she's great. And she's just a lovely person too. Like she's very honest. Like she's a lot like us in that sense, that she's just raw and honest, and like she's just a great human being. I really enjoyed the show. I streamed with her the other day, and what was it, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday I streamed with her. Well, yeah, I had a busy week. The Saturday we did with Elizabeth Lane. Then Tuesday we did with Elizabeth Lane again. Then Wednesday I was on with Christine. Thursday I was on with Kevin. Friday by myself. Today you and me again. And then tomorrow Elizabeth Lane again. And in between there, I also did a stream with American Discourse News.
Yeah, this chick is great right here. She is.
Yeah,
great.
today. It's a beautiful place.
She comes around being here today.
You were able to bring a lot of press attention to this country.
Little did he know.
How did you discover this country?
That's a great story.
So like all things in life, it always just kind of takes its course.
For Jared and Ivanka, that course was on a $110 million yacht.
I was on a vacation after we left government.
When did he leave exactly?
In the summer of 2021.
How did the White House decide that it is appropriate for Jared Kushner to be working on matters that involve Qatar, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, 3 countries that combined have given him more than $2.5 billion for his investment firm?
I think that's a question I've never heard. Damn.
Matters that involve Qatar, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, 3 countries that combined have given him more than $2.5 billion for his.
I'm all for getting that paper, but not when you're fucking making decisions on my behalf. Get out. Take a hike.
Investment firm.
I think it's frankly despicable that you're trying to suggest that it's inappropriate. Jared is donating his energy and his time.
We were on our friend Nat Roth. Child's boat.
He's a donator.
Matt Rothschild owns the Planet 9 super yacht that's priced at an astounding $102 million.
So I was off by $8 million. But what's $8 million to a Rothschild? Rothschild?
It's Rothschild, by the way, for all the Europeaners. I know how it's said. Rothschild. Okay. For all the Americans and all the others, it's Rothschild. Like a shield. Protect yourself. Rothschild.
Roths.
It was built in 2018 and is 240 feet long, with state-of-the-art amenities, such as a helipad, beach club, and spa.
Epstein said this.
We got picked up in Montenegro.
Oh, really? I was just there. I don't care.
And then we started sailing over to Corfu.
Yachting and sailing aren't the same thing. I would just kind of assumed they were on Rothschild's yacht. Maybe they yachted and then sailed. Whatever.
Spent a couple days in Albania.
Kushner always looks like he's AI, like a robot AI, like a demon-possessed robot AI, like a alien demon.
So she says Jared looks like AI, and I said his wife looks like AI. That's kind of funny.
Robot possessed AI. He doesn't come off human.
Prime Minister Rama came to the boat. I had not met him when I was in government.
Come on.
I was very, very impressed with his vision for what he wanted to do with Albania. I really didn't know anything about the country. I didn't understand the history and the darkness of the history with the communism and the terrible leadership.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Jared Kushner.
Also, the fact that he was an artist, I thought it would be very cool to see what a country really led and built by an artist could be.
Wasn't sure who to vote for, but that guy's an artist. So creativity and organizational skills don't always go hand in hand. As a matter of fact, rarely do they do that.
Before we went to Corfu, we stopped in Butrend.
Just want to flick his face. Just flick it. Flick it.
It showed the potential of the country.
You know what other countries love? When Americans come in and tell them their country has potential. Sarcasm. I do sarcasm.
But it seemed like a place that nobody knew or understood.
Jared Kushner, demonic alien robot who looks AI, 2025 interview. Okay. Pixie's got to go potty. She's got to go potty. Okay. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Paul. All right, everyone. Thank you. Okay.
Like I always say, guys, be kind, be grateful, do something nice for somebody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
So have a good night, everyone. Thanks. We'll catch you later next week, Saturday, 7 p.m. PST, 10 EST. And we'll see you guys later. Peace.